In our last video, we mentioned that our next morning trip would take us to the canyons and caves near Kutaisi. We got ready by 8:30 a.m. and headed to Kutaisi Boulevard, where our taxi and driver were waiting. Along the way, we picked up a Georgian breakfast from a nearby shop and began our journey promptly at 9 a.m. We enjoyed our packed breakfast at the Marthvili Canyon parking area before purchasing our tickets for both entry and the boat ride, each costing 20 gel, for a total of 40 gel per person. Our first destination is Marthvili Canyon, nestled in Gachadili village within the historic Samegrelo region of western Georgia. About a 1 to 1.5 hour drive northwest of Kutaisi, 50 kilometers, Marthvili Canyon is renowned for its scenic beauty. The closest town is Marthvili, just a 10-minute drive, 4.5 kilometers, from the canyon. The Marthvili Canyon boat ride immerses you in a serene landscape of vibrant green and turquoise waters, enclosed by high cliffs draped with lush foliage. As you paddle along, the canyon reveals hidden gems, misty waterfalls cascading down moss-covered rocks, and natural rock formations carved by centuries of flowing water. The sunlight filters through the dense canopy above, casting dappled light across the water and giving everything a magical, almost surreal quality. The calmness of the water, paired with the sound of trickling streams, makes for a truly tranquil and picturesque experience that feels like stepping into another world. The Marthvili Canyon boat ride is a short but scenic experience, lasting around 15 to 20 minutes and covering approximately 300 meters along the river. The boats used for the ride are inflatable, kayak-like vessels, and you are provided with a life jacket, though they can be a bit worn out, and a safety helmet if desired. You'll be expected to paddle the boat yourself, but don't worry, a staff member is on board to assist if needed. The trip takes you through a beautiful stretch of the canyon, with towering cliffs and lush greenery, but it ends where it begins, looping back to the starting point. For those in your group who may prefer not to participate in the boat ride, there's a designated waiting area near the pier. The Marthvili Canyon boat ride was an incredible experience, offering a unique perspective of this natural wonder. As we drifted along the clear, emerald green waters, towering limestone cliffs surrounded us, with lush vegetation cascading down their sides. The gentle current carried us deeper into the canyon, revealing hidden waterfalls and rock formations shaped over centuries. Our guide skillfully navigated through the narrow passages, allowing us to get close to the canyon walls, where the cool mist from the waterfalls added a refreshing touch to the air. The peaceful surroundings and vibrant colors made this boat ride a memorable and serene experience. After the optional boat ride, you then walk a loop path around the lip of the canyon. It's a short 700-meter track consisting of a trail, metal bridges that crisscross the gorge, and viewing platforms that extend out over the waterfalls. The entire path is paved with stones and is easy to manage as long as it's not too wet. The path offers good views of the footbridge, Dadiani's Bath and the 12-meter high waterfall. A limestone staircase, part of the Dadiani trail that the royal family used for private access to the gorge, can be seen off to the left of the trail. The Marthvili Canyon Walk offers a scenic, well-maintained pathway that winds along the canyon's edge, giving visitors breathtaking views from above. The trail is paved with stairways and observation decks, allowing for close-up glimpses of the canyon's stunning rock formations, waterfalls, and crystal-clear turquoise water. Lush vegetation surrounds the walkway, creating a cool, shaded route ideal for leisurely exploration. Along the way, you'll encounter viewing points that overlook the river below and allow you to fully appreciate the canyon's depth and beauty. The walkway provides a peaceful and immersive experience of Marthvili's natural landscape, making it accessible for those who prefer not to take the boat ride. The Marthvili Canyon Loop Walk is surrounded by lush green vegetation with dense forest areas providing shade and a natural canopy above. Along the path, small, rustic bridges offer charming crossings over narrow parts of the gorge, adding to the adventure. Viewing platforms are strategically placed, allowing you to take in stunning views of waterfalls cascading down mossy cliffs, with their sound echoing through the canyon. This sound of rushing water, along with the greenery and rugged natural beauty, gives the loop a tranquil, immersive quality. The forest area around Marthwili Canyon is a dense, verdant landscape filled with tall trees, lush undergrowth, and a mix of moss-covered rocks and ferns that thrive in the canyon's humid, shaded environment. The forest here has a mystical quality, with light filtering through the dense canopy and casting soft green hues across the trails. It feels secluded and peaceful, with birds occasionally calling from above and the fresh, earthy scent of leaves and damp soil filling the air. Seasonal wildflowers add pops of color to the greenery, and fungi grow along fallen logs and tree trunks. This area is also home to unique flora that thrives in the moist environment surrounding the canyon. Combined with the sound of the waterfalls nearby, the forest creates a serene ambience that enhances the immersive natural experience of exploring Marthwili Canyon. Until the early 2000s, the canyon was virtually unknown except by locals. However, recently the site has experienced a visitor boom from both locals and tourists alike. Some accidents have occurred with daredevils jumping from waterfalls, swimmers in the high water, scuba diving without proper equipment or training, and rappelling or spelunking activities. The government has responded by restricting access through an electronic ticketing system in order to increase safe access for tourists and to preserve the natural beauty of the canyon, the hidden gem of Marthwili. Water in the canyon stays very cold year-round and does not get warmer as seasons change. After exploring the stunning Marthwili Canyon, we headed to our next destination, the mesmerizing Prometheus Cave. Join us in the next video as we take you through the incredible sights within the cave. Until then, goodbye and take care.